In this video, we'll learn how to upload and display images using JavaScript. So let's create a new folder and let's drag it to VS Code. Here, let's create a new HTML file and let's create a basic document. And inside here, let's add an input field and the type will be file. Now let's create a div that displays the image and see how it looks. So here we have the input. But if we will choose a file, it will not work. So first we'll need to style the display so we can see it. So let's open a style tag and height of 480 pixels and width of 640 pixels. And let's give it a background color. Now we can see the display div, but now still if you try to upload, it will not work. So now let's create a script tag. And let's import all the elements to the JavaScript. We'll create a new const and call it display. Now let's import also input. I'm sorry, I've done a mistake. I actually wrote input instead of display. So let's fix that. So when we upload files, the input changes. So let's add an event listener for the change. And let's create an error function. And now every time we upload file, we want to read the file. So let's create a new variable and call it reader. And it will be equal to new file reader. That's a built-in JavaScript object that will read the file. But now we need to tell the reader which file to read. So let's write reader.read as data URL. And now let's give it the file. So file will be input.files. It's an array. So let's tell it to read the first file. Now let's create an event listener for when the file is ready. On load for the reader. And it will be error function. And now the result is actually reader.result. So now let's attach it to the display. So let's write display.style.background image. So let's write URL and inside let's give it the file. So the file is reader.result. Now let's see if it works. We'll go and try to upload the file. But now the file is not in the right spot and not in the middle. So let's fix it. Let's set the background position to center and the background size to cover. Now let's check it. Yeah, so it is working. And now if we want to change the file, we can do it. So that's it. I hope you find it helpful and see you in the next one.